You should always make sure you take care of your home, the home you live in, your wife, your girlfriend, your children, whoever's under your roof, living with you, your immediate family. Now, you can't take care of all your family members, but your immediate family who's in the grind and the daily struggle with you, always take care of them first. Because if you don't take care of them and you don't better your situation, who's going to come take care of you? I'm Larry of the No Regret Show, and I have a very good video on why you should always take care of yourself first. Now, that's not being selfish. It even says that in the Bible. You make sure your home is taken care of. It says it on a plane. Before you help somebody else, make sure your oxygen mask is set into place. You want to know why? Because if you don't take care of yourself and you don't adjust your oxygen mask, you will just be one more person that needs help on that plane or in life. Now, recently, I made a video, we're not going to say their names, about Mr. Bean Pie Man. He looked like he worked for the Nation of Islam, or he belonged. And then he became a Trillville rapper, and he runs with a fake preacher, Creflo Dollar. And there was a video made by his stepfather, Creflo Dollar. And at the end of his video, he said something. And he said something that I wouldn't normally address these things, but I am going to address this. He said, the person made a video, and if there's anybody out there talking about my friend, ask them to show their receipts. Now, we're going to get into that. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. My whole channel is the receipt, isn't it? My whole channel. Have you ever heard a brokerage institution? I say, click the link below, get your free stocks. Have you ever heard me give a play of the day? Have you ever seen me try to bring a CEO and pump a stock to you and then never mention it when it goes down? Have you ever heard me mention a school or anything? I started a membership like 6 months ago, not even. And it's a dividend membership, meaning the stocks I buy, and if you choose to buy the same stocks or you go a different route, and you buy and hold, your stocks are still there, right? It's not a get in, get up, get out, a play. It's not a play, right? It's a buy and hold. Didn't I just play a documentary on people who try to do the whole beating Wall Street, you end up getting crushed? Did they mention at any time in that documentary long-term investors? Did they mention dividend investors, income investors? No, they mentioned traders. What have I been warning you since the dawn of my channel? I've been warning you about those things, right? Why? Because great people do great things when the cameras are not on them. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to do a fundraiser one time a year and get a pat on the back because I'm stable. I am a stable man. I don't need self-validation, and I'm a secure individual. I don't need people to tell me I'm doing a good thing to feel good about myself, because at night I know I'm empty behind my eyes. I'm running from something. I'm always on the go. I went from a studio to always on the go with a book bag, looking over my shoulder with sunglasses on. What are you running from, brother? What are you running from? You can run nowhere because he saw it already. He saw it. He sees it. He sees it. You can't run, brother. You can't run. You can't. Somebody also said in my comment section, yo, something looks different with old boy. Yeah, something is different with old boy. You see, you could portray whatever you want on camera, but off camera, that's your life. That's your life. You see, ladies and gentlemen, when you help other people, make sure the money's going to what they're asking you for the money for. Meaning, when someone holds up a big ass check, that check does not mean that's the exact amount. When someone holds up a lottery check, you can't cash that big ass lottery check. The real number is the real check that goes to the foundation. And at the end of the day, let's stay on topic. You still got a write-off. And if you really wanted to do great things, you give your money away. Nobody else's, just your money. Every month I have a charity that we give money to because, we just do it, not for even a tax write-off. It's because we've had cancer in my family. We've had cancer with children. My aunt was, she was taken from us too early from leukemia. And I genuinely do it because I did the research, and they actually get all the money. There's no administrative fees, no crazy CEO that takes his cut. A lot of these foundations you give the money to, out of every dollar, like 3 cents goes to the actual foundation. All the other money is eaten up in administrative fees. I did my research on this the same way I do my research on my stocks and my investments. You see, ladies and gentlemen, it's not once a year with me. It's not once a year, but you'll never know because I don't need self-validation. I don't need to do it on the camera. I don't need to have people give their money to me so I can give it away. You want to know why? Because I want you guys to help yourself. You got to help yourself first. A lot of people joined these brokerage institutions in 2020, 2021 because a lot of people were home. I've been doing this long before that. I wasn't a mailman in 2019 and then became a YouTube influencer in 2020 or a longshoreman in 2020. I was a longshoreman since like 2005 and had to figure this out. And when I got up here in 2021 with my channel, I shared everything that I've learned. The highs, the lows, the bumps, the bruises, the losing money, building money, losing it again, going through a divorce, losing homes. My whole channel is a testament of my receipts. Point out one video. I've never deleted a video. I've never erased a video. I've even apologized on my videos, something they will never do. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, why is 99.99% of their content day trading plays, crypto plays? Sign up for the link below to get your free stock. Here's my school that has a Black Friday sale, but we're going to carry it all the way into the new year. We're going to talk about useless shit that will never be used in everyday life. And then the one day, 0.01, they want to give money away to a charity and get a pat on the back. Why don't you talk about the charity every day or every month or every week? We know why. Now, that may work on your Newport smoking Section 8 people who follow you. That may work on some of the smaller channels up here that don't even have dental insurance. I look at some of these people and they got some of the most yellowest teeth. They don't have dental plans. They look sick up here, talking about how much money they getting in Palantir. Burping on camera, look hungover, drunk, high. I look at some of the big influencers, gaps all in their teeth, overbites, underbites. You making millions in Shiba Inu and crypto, and you got gaps in your teeth looking like Michael Strahan. A lot of people look sick up here. They always got allergies and sinus infections, and they don't feel good and headaches. What, you don't have medical? Oh, that 9-to-5 plantation job would really come in handy. I got medical. If something don't feel right on me, I call my licensed physician. She doesn't give physician advice and not a physician. She's a licensed physician that went to medical school. I call her. I go see her. It's covered. And then if I need a prescription for allergy medication or if I got to go to the hospital or something, it's covered. Yeah, I may have to pay a $10 copay, but my 9-to-5 plantation cotton picking job comes in handy for that. I've always said, take a look at them. Take a look at them. Whenever they get crushed in the market, something bad miraculously happens to them or a family member. You ever notice that? Or they just don't post a video. When something bad, when a market does a one-day correction and they get crushed, they won't upload, or they asking for your prayers and forgiveness because something happened. They ain't feeling good. I bet you're not. Your stomach is, that's called bubble guts. They'll disappear for 4 months. And then, I hope everything's okay with this person. I'm not going to mention his name. Hope his son's okay. Disappear for 4 months. And then their son goes into the hospital for 1 or 2 days and they're begging for their prayers. What happened to the other 4 months? The 1% can spot this shit. I give my money to good charities and I made sure I took care of my home first. I don't need help with my taxes. The same way nobody's going to come help you with your taxes. Why the hell are you helping somebody else with their taxes? Grown men figure it out. and put a plan in place. And that also tells me you don't have real investments, because real investments, you have real write-offs. Every month, something breaks in Aruba and at our other property. We just had to replace hot water heaters, furnaces. Them things are $15,000. In this house, the central air unit went $12,000. You always got something going. Something goes wrong in Aruba, we got to replace it. Toilet bowls break, things break, ceiling fans break. You have write-offs. I don't ever ask you for your money. And the one membership I do have, and I do got some merch, and I have a membership. And if you buy and hold good, great companies, after you set dividends, after you set your index funds in place, we don't get in and get out. And I actually show real bank statements, not portfolios made up by the brokerage institution that you pump. Oh yeah, a lot of those portfolios are faker than a $3 bill. That shit is not real, because the math don't math. Ain't no way. Ain't no way the growth happened that much. You miraculously time things at the bottom to get in, and you time things out to get out at the top. You are the best market timing crystal ball having person I've ever met. So that is the answer to your question. Okay? And if you ever have another problem, you won't never bring me on your show, because I'll destroy you in front of your subscribers. And they actually will say, damn, this guy knows what he's talking about. So no regrets. And I want to say, make sure you take care of your home first. In the long run, it'll pay off, because then you can give more away in the future. And you won't need to get a pat on the back for it, because you'll be secure. No regrets. Get it.